Hello Internet, welcome back to Oblivion. Now you may be wondering, Zeros, why is this in such a horrible resolution? You know YouTube handles 480p horribly? Well, the reason for this is, well, basically this is the only way I can remotely play Oblivion without the poor man's cooling fan, the box fan sitting under this, which is completely unfeasible for actually recording things with a microphone. It works perfectly fine for the the dungeon series because I'm not doing any commentary there. I'll just let this guy talk.
Tell some. Mike knows many things others do not. Why would one want to swing a staff? A mace hurts more. Or a sword. Can't shoot a fireball from a sword, though.
Yeah, nothing useful.
Be seeing you.
Yeah, this is really the only video that's going to be like this, because I've decided after doing this video that this series is just going to get, the Let's Play part of the Oblivion series is just going to be put on indefinite hold until I can either get a proper cooling fan that doesn't, you know what? I'm gonna turn the fan on here and give it somewhat accurate demonstration. I'll just stand above it so the wind doesn't blow directly into it. But yeah, you'd get a sound like that throughout the entirety of the commentary track if I use this setup.
Where are you?
So yeah, either a new computer, which won't be for a very long time, or a proper cooling pad. That's how long it'll be before I bring back the Let's Play part of this. You see, of course, it's running perfectly fine here, but I'm in a very small enclosed corridor, or house. And, well, I think you can see very well how often it's just going to drop frames so badly that I can't in good faith publish videos with such a high amount of frame drop. The frame drop's not the most accurate way to put it, since that would imply that the recording loses frames. No, the frame rate just dives. And there I'm running into a wall because my mouse is amazing and loves to shut off at every inopportune moment. So, well, I won't be doing post-op for the entirety of this video because, well, seriously, just look at some of my Half-Life 2 walkthrough videos. You can see how bad I am at post-op. But I will say that, well, the reason I decided not to redo this is because the quest that I'm currently working on is not very exciting. And I figured, I may as well just upload it as is and then just officially put the series to bed for a while until I can actually run it well. I mean, I just can't play or record at such a frame rate as this thing just so often drops to. It's often for the most random of reasons, like, I just don't get it. Suffice to say, it gets bad enough and happens often enough. Mostly later on in the video, because we're only 4 minutes into actually playing the game and having the recorder running, so the computer hasn't heated up quite as much as it normally would. But suffice to say, it's like Oblivion Lost Part 6 bogged down. It ends up making that look reasonably reasonable in terms of frame rate, which is why I just can't in good faith publish videos like this, especially not now that this is a job and I've got higher standards to go to, though that's partially because because of me wanting to reach higher standards. I did try a time or two with high definition resolutions, by the way, and then that's how I got to the conclusion that I had to go down to this. It's not the absolute minimum settings, but I just really don't want. Let me put it this way, if I'm going to do that, I might as well just download the old Oblivion mod and just make it look absolutely horrible. and I really don't want to do that. I did try turning off HDR after the ending of this recording, by the way, and it did do the same thing. Wow, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Just kind of explaining what's going to happen to this series. Yeah, the reason I didn't have HDR shut off here was because last time I shut it off, it resulted in a black skybox. That didn't happen this time, but it didn't fix the frame rate issues at all. So, yeah. The Oblivion Random Dungeon series will continue as it has been. You know, high definition and whatnot. Because, you know, I can use the poor man's cooling pad and fix the frame rate to reasonable levels without much of an issue. But as far as the Let's Play goes, well, Morrowind Tribunal is going to be the only Elder Scrolls Let's Play that's going to be in progress for the foreseeable future.
Yes.
It does free up my time a fair bit.
The Mages Guild, you say?
Oh, let him talk.
Oh, the Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in granting you an audience at this time. Now that I've seen you myself, I can't say that I blame him. Nevertheless, I shall endeavor to change his mind on the subject. Return tomorrow. Perhaps he will see you then.
Now, I've completely forgot what I was saying. I'm going to check that real quick. Right, it does free up some time for other series, so I'll just figure out what to do to replace this one for the time being. But, yeah. Oh, I should probably also mention 7 minutes into the video. The reason this is post-op is because DX Tori had the wrong, completely wrong audio device selected for the secondary audio track, so I just kind of recorded the game audio twice. But yeah, that's where things stand for this series.
I have an update for you. The Count has agreed to see you, but not here. He wishes to meet you north of the cursed mine outside of town after 2 a.m. It would be wise of you to be on time. Follow the road west out of Skingrad, through the high pasture. The mine entrance is south of the road. The Count will meet you just outside it.
Right. So yeah, that's where things stand on this series. I'm just gonna leave the rest of it as is for you to view. You know, the remainder of this quest. Don't worry, I am going the wrong way here, but eventually it does fade transition into something else, into closer to where we're supposed to be. Yeah, I'll just leave the rest as is, you know, just to show the remainder of the quest, a few other clips, and turning the quest in.
It is all in the nose. Yes, of course, it is also in the mouth. The fragrance, the sharp, startling odor, the sheep's cheese, ambrosia, nectar. Yes, I am the shepherd, Eurus, and it is my sheep and my deft hand and sharp nose which produce the glorious cheeses of Skingrad. Where can you get sheep's cheese but in Skingrad? And why? Because only in Skingrad is your ass, master of sheep's cheese. I can also teach a bit of athletics. Why, you ask? Because I am the mountain sheep's brother, and I must dash with him from crag to crag. Goodbye. Leave me out.
Well, well. You're early, mage. I'm afraid I misled you. The Count won't be arriving. In fact, he doesn't even know you're here. We're not about to let the Guild interfere with our plans, for the Count or otherwise. So, you'll have to die. Don't worry, we'll put your body to good use, I assure you.
Let's get this over with! Yeah!
I'm on your side.
Die, cur! Why won't you die? Oh! Yeah!
What's the matter?
Yeah! I'm just warning you, pathetic worm! What's the matter?
You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places? At least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer. Do you not recognize a necromancer when you see one? I suspected Mercator was involved in their cult, but was unwilling to move against him without knowing the identities of his allies. Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message. Is that so? Perhaps your council has not been entirely honest with you. Do you really believe they sent you here for a book? No, they sent you here to spy on me. They've heard the same rumors I have about the Necromancer's cult. Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses. Yes, I see that now. I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For now. Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council.
Whoa!
Yes? The Nibbaneans think they're slick. Slippery is more like it. Bye.
Oh! 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 Whoa! Oh!
Greetings and salutations.
Good thing we have the Black Horse
It is a
Courier.
privilege.
I don't know how we'd get up.
Have you been to Skingrad and seen Count Hasseldor? Saved you, did he? Well, that's a good sign. I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way. The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given. For that reason, I was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize. Archmage Traven feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out. We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information. As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established. It's not quite that simple. Hasseldor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat. After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident. We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you. You have done your job admirably, and I thank you for it. Your services to the Guild have not gone unnoticed. As of this moment, you have gained the rank of Evoker. Along with your new rank, please take this amulet. May it help keep you safe in times of danger. You do not yet qualify for further advancement. Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people. Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately. Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Aliad ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jarol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's Tower. He's a good man, but council matters have distracted him lately and he's been neglecting his other work.
You could
Irlav
just
should be
listen to
waiting for
people
you.
talking. It's uncanny how informed people are.
Good day. Greetings, wizard.
What's new with you?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land.